All right.
Oh, damn, that's a harsh voice.
Mad fucking harsh and early.
All right. It is. All right. YouTube streamers.
Yes. Yeah, who messes up on the first thing to say?
No. YouTube viewers.
Wow.
Audio podcast streamers.
how's it going,
loyal
man?
subscribers.
That's great.
Those listening for the very first time, welcome to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast, where we discuss video game topics, events, and releases. But come on, it wouldn't be nothing without us hosts, Turbo 857.
Stikz.
Algae 857.
The 23rd Stallion, a.k.a. the current gold champ
Yeah.
and
Get outta here
WWE
with that.
2K18.
Get outta
Check
here
it out
with
on
that.
the Versus.
Yeah. Watch the old ones though.
Yeah.
Watch the old one.
Spoiler alert.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I totally forgot what I was going to say because you just ruined it with
News,
that gold
man,
belt.
news.
Nah, forget the news.
What are we talking
The
about?
belt just totally threw me off.
Fine. News for today. So we've got some news here. The Devil May Cry creator wants to remake the first game for Capcom. Did you know
That's
that?
news. That's news to me.
That is
Yeah.
news, isn't it?
That is
Remake the first game? Why?
He wants to remake it, like fully remake, not a remaster, because the remaster recently came out for the PC. He wants to remake it completely,
You know what? I'm not about that.
like a
Waste of time.
basically a
but
reboot.
it's not going to be the same type of game. He wants to do it different.
What do you mean, like a reboot or a reimagining?
Yeah.
Like they did with Tomb Raider. They did the
Yeah.
same shit.
I'm not.
That's good.
Oh,
Because remember
That's
how
a
long
good
ago it came out? It came out, what, 15 years? How long?
Yeah, like almost 20 years, man.
Yeah, so I'm pretty sure they'd had some different takes of it.
like a
Yeah.
reboot.
Yeah.
It's a reboot
Which is pretty
or
much
a
what-
reimagining. That's
But
a
they
good
already
idea.
reimagined
What was
the whole
DMC?
thing. DMC was a reimagining, wasn't
Yeah, but he wants to
Yeah, but
do
from
the
the
first
start.
game.
Yeah.
Uh,
it?
So it could be like, he has to change the ending. That's all.
I don't know. I'm hopeful.
Oh, you
I
mean
think-
put good voice acting in the game? Is
Pretty
what
much.
you're talking about.
It's cheesy now.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I'll enjoy it and I'll like it, but
But I heard
I
he
get-
doesn't want to make it
I get-
as big with action. Not
Really?
yeah. Like
so you want some
different-
more
more
drama?
more story probably, or probably more. They
Open.
alluded to more like the God of War remake,
Okay.
more open.
or not the new God of War. Not remake.
I don't know.
Which we don't even know what it's
I
going to
don't
play
know.
like because
Well, it's all behind your
It's not
back
even out
though.
yet.
It's not like it was the old hack and slash. He doesn't want it. I guess it doesn't want it to be hack and slashy. So
I don't know.
what is he going to make it like a fucking survival horror or something?
Yeah, that's what I was like.
better
what
not
up?
be.
Imagine.
That better not
Huh?
be.
if he makes, he just needs to worry about Resident Evil 2.
Resident May Cry.
He doesn't work. He doesn't
Nope.
work there. No
I'll
more,
make
though.
it a detective game.
He doesn't work with Capcom anymore.
Oh, Jay, before you get to your main news, I want to say that Undead Labs has released multiple videos on the gameplay of State of Decay 2 these past few weeks.
They need to pay you.
And it looks very
Yeah.
stunning. They did 20-something minutes of gameplay.
Are you on the payroll?
And
I think he
and
is,
they
secretly.
showed the multiplayer, the way it looks.
Looks awesome.
They had the new blood plague zombies and the action, the animation they changed and everything.
Looks
And you know what's messed up? They added your cars can run out of gas. That's
wow.
fucked up. I can go on all day, but go.
So,
go.
hey.
we know you. Can.
Why y'all gotta hate?
gotta keep going.
Why y'all gotta hate?
So what game are you streaming right now?
What am I streaming? I'm
Yes.
streaming Rise of Tomb Raider.
And on that note, they announced Shadow of the Tomb Raider will be released this fall. So
Is
that's
that the
coming
third
up.
one?
That is
Wait,
the third one.
Are they
of
combining
the-
Shadow of Mordor and
No.
Actually, is that
Lara
the same?
Croft?
It's the third and last part of the reintroduction of Laura.
Oh, it's the
Remember
last part.
Lara.
2 years ago that in Montreal they leaked.
No, it's
remember
the same
that
title.
Remember, it's the same title.
It's the
Yes.
same
Oh
title, yeah.
shit, that
Yeah.
was real. That's a real leak.
Yeah,
You know,
Because
they
they were
messed up-
talking about they didn't know if it was real or not, and they were like, "Oh, that's fucking crazy."
Someone's
That's
caught on the
confirmed.
train. That was
I
funny.
need to
That's
talk to y'all
fucked up.
after the podcast because I'm
Fucked
pissed
up.
off. I'm like maybe
happened?
30-something% done with Rise of Tomb Raider, and she doesn't have her double guns yet. I
No?
don't know. No,
No?
not yet. No,
Fucking
I don't
spoiler alert. 'Cause I didn't play it yet, but
I don't
damn
remember
it.
if she got him or not. I
I
thought
don't know.
so.
It has to do with the crafting of the handguns or something. I don't know, but I'll
They kind of hinted to it in the first one, and I'm like, "Oh, then the second one they'll definitely have it."
I don't have it yet. I'm
What the
30. I'm
fuck?
30-something% done.
Maybe that's the end of part 3.
Yeah, right.
Maybe.
She's got
Yeah.
the double guns.
Well,
Yeah.
I mean, they're announcing it tomorrow. It leaked early because they hacked the website, which they always do. Don't put it in the website title.
Damn hackers,
Yeah.
man.
But it's supposed to release just before the movie, but that's probably going to be out by the time you see this. So,
It probably wasn't even hacked. It was probably like in a Dropbox or some shit.
Someone took someone's job.
and last but not least, all Toys R Us stores will close.
I heard.
Or they're gonna either sell the stores
Yes! No,
or
stop.
close down completely.
That's fucked
Toys
up.
R Us's era is over.
I had
That's
this. I had a
crazy.
conversation today with someone and about Toys R Us and the history that I have with Toys R Us.
Yeah.
From buying my favorite toys from G.I. Joe to Transformers to getting a video game in the store, walking down the aisle and you see all the tags on the
Yeah.
new games coming out.
It's
Yeah.
crazy
It's-
that they're
it's-
not a part of it this generation.
The fact
at all.
that it's going to be gone completely is
Yeah.
like, wow.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
They used to be like the only big store. I mean, there were more, but they're the last toy store.
It made me think of like I remember for rented
KB.
games, it was RKO Video, then it was Blockbuster. No more Blockbuster. It's like it's crazy. It really as time goes by, it's
Amazon's
really crazy.
killing everybody.
But there's no
Amazon.
other. I mean, Amazon, yeah, but there's no. Where are you gonna get like the main companies that are gonna really get hurt from this? Lego, and
Yeah, right.
Yeah, especially
Yeah.
Lego.
and Barbie. Like all those
Yeah.
aisles of all those dolls and everything. There's no other place like that.
Well,
right.
Lego isn't really going to be hurting.
There's
Well,
no
and-
Lego
and-
stores.
No, but they have.
They'll
they
have
ha-
to come out with one or something.
Lego has a movie property. They also have a theme park, so they're
But the
not going to
major
be.
sales came from that though.
Yeah, but they have to. They're just evolved. They're changing their.
They'll
their,
have to do something new.
Remember they used to have that Lego
Yeah, where
World.
they gonna put their?
And
They
they're
had
making
Lego
a lot-
World and FOA Schwartz. Remember that?
I remember.
Yeah.
You used to go in there and
Yeah.
it's like it was built like that.
Lego's like the one toy that just will never go away because it's always fucking cool. But
Who
it's
knows
like,
now? I mean, they do have the licensing.
if it goes away, that'll be sad, man.
I think
Oh.
this. I think it's going to change. Like Amazon is probably going to have like big box, like physical retail stores.
Somebody's gonna have to step
Yeah.
up because
That's what I
Walmart
think.
doesn't do it. I mean, you'll have an aisle.
Who does it besides Toys R Us though?
Best Buy has one little area that has like
Yeah.
figures and stuff.
That's
That's it.
Really?
Yeah,
And those figures are expensive. Like kids' figures nowadays, like $10.
they
upright.
always were.
You know, now when we were getting GI Joes,
G.I. Joe's
they were
like
less than-
$4.95.
They were less than.
That's
and-
about
and
$10
He-Mans,
now.
yeah, it's $10
With inflation,
at least.
with inflation, that's about the same price, man.
That's crazy. Come on, man. Candy bars were $1 when we were a kid.
Stop
they were
dating
like
yourself.
No, they were not. They were 50 cents.
Wow.
They were,
They were 50
they're
cents.
50 cents, but they're $1. Inflation didn't go up that crazy for candy bars, but they did
Yeah,
for children's
they're almost
toys.
$2 now, man.
Yeah.
They're almost $2 now.
$1.25.
You need to shop at my stores. They still $1.
Wow, they still die.
Whatever.
They still die.
Vending machine
So-
at my job, $1.
So,
all health
that's
food
a vending
now, man.
machine.
It's all health food now. The kids don't eat that shit.
Yeah, right.
They don't eat candy.
They don't
anymore.
eat-
They
don't
fucking
candy anymore.
wish it was all health.
It's like,
Organic
is this organic?
It's just organic
Vegan.
Laffy Taffy.
It's vegan.
Laffy
fucking
Taffy is organic.
This is
gluten free.
vegan Twizzlers. Let me stop.
Don't
Made-
ever eat gluten-free pizza. Disgusting.
I would never
Oh.
do that to myself.
Made with actual glue.
Yeah. Tastes like
Tastes-
glue.
That's what it is.
Gluten.
Tastes like glue.
So today's news, well, that's done. So now today's topic is
Yeah.
going to be the Nintendo Direct that recently just passed.
Yes.
Oh, this
forget
is
what
good.
the
I'm
actual
glad.
date
I want
was.
to hear about this, man.
What was this on? What was it actually on the 8th?
It was on the 8th.
What was it? So what's
I didn't
what's
even
the
watch it.
I watched it. I watched it live.
I didn't even watch the shit at all.
I watched it
So March-
partially live.
March 8th is when this just happened. We're a little past it now, but we're going to go over what they did and what our reaction is over what they're announcing. So they started, I mean, it was a short one. We didn't expect this to be anything big. I thought it was just going to be one game and that's it. But they announced, a couple of things. So they started with 3DS. Yay.
Yay.
3DS.
Yeah, I'm
So-
surprised that's still kicking.
So then they went on the Switch. That's how we feel about 3DS
Yeah,
right
they
now.
announced your game for 3DS, man.
No, all right. So first they announced WarioWare Gold, which is my game.
I told you.
And I don't have a 3DS, so I don't care. If I did, that would be the only game I would buy.
They're
for
like
I
tormenting
thought-
you with
Damn,
that.
man.
I swear to
I know.
God.
Really?
When I first read about the Direct, I thought that was coming to Switch. I was like, yeah,
I wish.
WarioWare for Switch. And I'm
I
like,
would buy it.
3DS.
No, I would buy it for Switch in a heartbeat because you could take it around.
Right.
Why not?
Why not?
Surprised
no
that didn't-
WarioWare.
I'm surprised
Nope.
it didn't happen yet.
Not
That's
since
crazy.
Smooth Moves on the Wii.
You don't need the graphics. It's pixel based. It's
It's
nothing.
ugly. It's ugly
Yeah,
game.
you know, it's not
Always
gonna,
ugly. With
So
the
they-
wah.
And it's always awesome. I
So
love
they need to.
WarioWare.
So what, they're gonna add that next year?
I'm
Probably.
sure that's easy to develop for, man.
And then the next game is Dylan's Dead Heat Breakers.
Oh. Let me stop. I don't know what the fuck that is.
I've been waiting on Dylan to do this forever.
What the fuck is that?
Dylan McKay from
From
90210.
90210.
Oh,
It's like we
nice.
were actually all thinking that at the
Oh,
same
shit.
time.
And you're talking about dating yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, I know. There was a
Wow.
remake. He was recently in Riverdale, so shut up.
damn.
Damn. Might have to edit that out.
No, it's fine.
Yeah,
Very,
right.
very popular show. So, and it's good. But Dylan's
No.
Dead Heat Breakers is a weird game. It looks, it has that the graphics that a 3DS game usually has, which is not appealing to me. It's very low res, but it's a shooter RPG racer type thing. It's weird.
Sounds
You could be
interesting. Shooter
Mii's and
RPG.
put your Mii's and you put like cat masks on. It's weird.
That sounds extremely
So
weird.
enough of that game. We'll see how big that gets.
In Japan.
Yeah, some of these games really look like they were only in Japan.
Wow.
Mario and Luigi Bowser's Inside Story plus Bowser Jr.'s Journey.
I'm thinking about getting that, but it's for 3DS, so
Yep.
I'm like, I kind of retired
Don't
my
buy
3DS.
anything for 3DS, Kev. Let it die.
But I like the Mario and Luigi series. I played the first two, and they were good.
You got to put your foot down.
And
You got to let.
this is the third one. I didn't play it because it was on the DS.
All of this should have been on the Switch.
I have to-
all of
it
this.
should have been on the Switch. That's true.
All of this.
If anybody
Switch.
wants to buy a 3DS, I'm selling mine. You guys can have it.
Wow.
I haven't touched that shit.
WarioWare Gold is on. I might have to.
Last thing I played
All
on
right.
it,
What
I
a
have,
waste of an extra system. I wouldn't want that. I wouldn't want an extra system just for a couple of games.
people are still buying that. There's still
Yeah.
growth in the 3D. It's crazy.
Doesn't
Even with the Switch, I thought it would like cannibalize the whole.
Yo, I'm about to
market.
get that 2DS, the flat one. It's a terrible thing.
That's wow.
I guess the need for a dedicated handheld market, you know.
If I got it for like
That's-
$30 and then got WarioWare Gold for it, I'd do it.
I'm thinking it's the budget price. I think it's a budget price thing.
Yeah, well, you always need that.
Get it for your
There's
small
a couple
children.
of million.
Right.
There's tons. So I mean, yeah, they're gonna make sales.
said get it for your small children.
Get it for the small ones.
Small
For
children.
them
Small
small
children.
children,
Get
not
it
that
for the
big
small
children. Not the
children.
big children, the
Big
small
kids
children.
get
Yeah, for
Switch.
the kids can switch.
Back in the day, that used to be a switch to hit them with.
Wow. Damn.
Child
Back in the
abuse.
day.
Nice.
It's
Parenting 101.
Parenting changed now. They don't do that anymore, do they?
Child abuse.
Moving on.
So the next one was Detective Pikachu.
Moving on.
That's
Now,
3DS?
I don't
I thought
understand-
that was Switch.
No, that's 3DS.
That's 3DS, 3DS.
I don't
Yeah.
understand it. Pikachu was talking. I know Ryan Reynolds is supposed to be the voice of it, like in the movie. I think they're doing a movie.
Wait,
But
Pokemon Go?
Detective Pikachu is like different from regular Pikachu, right?
Because
They were both
think
talking
so.
to it. They were both talking to
I
each other.
think so. This guy was talking.
With a deep voice, like a regular voice. And I'm like, wait, that's not Pikachu. And then Pikachu was like,
Wait a minute,
I was like,
what?
get this shit out. I'm like, get
Wait,
the-
he's a new character?
Yeah, I don't,
Yeah.
man.
A
Gotta
different
be.
character from
Gotta
Pikachu.
No, he looks exactly the same, just with a coat.
But wait, he talks regular.
Yes, just
It's
how,
like
like
a
how I'm
Ace-
talking to you right now.
He doesn't say his name over and over again.
No,
like
no,
Pika
no,
Pika, no?
He's talking. Like, oh, I woke up late. Like, I was like, what the
I
hell?
was like, get this shit out of here.
I need to
Shut
know
up.
what kind of drugs. I need to know what kind of drugs these guys are on.
Well,
I'm
it's
not-
kind of like, I
What
guess
the
it's going to be
fuck?
like the detective, what is it, Ace?
Ace
Attorney.
Ace Attorney.
It's going to be like Ace
Attorney.
Attorney, I'm guessing.
I love those games.
Oh man, I
But
do too.
I'm
Ooh,
pretty
and another
sure.
one's in development for Switch. Just a sidetrack, but go ahead.
But I'm pretty sure this Detective Pikachu is going to be similar to that as far as when you're doing your gameplay. I haven't seen the gameplay. I've just seen him walk around talking.
Nah.
They can ask himself. So, next game was Luigi's Mansion Remake.
Strange business move.
Huh?
Why?
It's like
I was taken off guard by that because I thought there was
Luigi's
always rumors of
For 3DS.
part 2 or 3. What was
At
there
least
two?
do it for the Switch.
2 came out for the 3DS.
Yeah, I
already.
was
Dark Moon.
thinking of a 3 was going to be announced for Switch,
Right.
and then I see a remake.
No, the first one.
The first one.
3DS. That's
That doesn't make any sense.
I don't get it.
Like wouldn't you have been able to use like the thing for the Switch like
yeah,
as a
it's like
vacuum
it
or
would have been
something?
cool. Yeah,
You
it
know
would
what,
have been
though?
cool to use the motion controls for that.
If it well, I don't.
They
know.
just
The
wanted
only
to do
thing
the
that makes
whistle.
the only thing that makes
That
sense is
stupid
that it's
song.
easy to like. By now, how many years has the 3DS been out? It's probably real easy for them to develop for it, so it's
It was
probably
an
real
easy
cheap.
port. Like
So
the
it's cheap.
3DS is just as powerful
Wait,
as the GameCube.
is
More
Right.
powerful. actually.
that the game where he goes yabba 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 yabba?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, when you
Yeah,
say
yeah,
it,
yeah,
yeah.
I'm sure they added some extra stuff, but who cares? I really didn't.
That was a
do it.
lackluster announcement when I read that. I was like, really?
I said, oh, Luigi's. Oh, wait, this is still 3DS.
Oh,
so
really?
who gives a shit?
Yep, yeah. So on to the Switch. Enough with the 3DS.
I was just about to
Thank
say,
you,
I'm
yes,
kind of done
yes.
with the 3DS right now.
Yes,
so
yes.
next game was something that came out this week. Is it out? It's probably out now. Kirby Star Allies.
Play the demo, yeah.
No,
And-
demo's good.
Demo's not bad.
Demo's good.
That was not
It's a good
bad.
game.
I'm never a big Kirby fan. I never really played through 'em.
I can't stand Kirby.
And usually when I do play them, it's a little too easy. And I
That's-
never played the one for Super Nintendo, which I want to try.
I
The one
keep
that's on
reading
the,
that in the reviews. That's too easy. They're
Yeah.
like the enemies just don't stand a chance.
But I have like Superstar Saga, I think it is. That was on the Super Nintendo Classic.
Mad
so
easy.
I want to play that one
Yeah.
at least. But I
It's-
never realized how much Kirby games look like Smash Brothers. Like it's really like the same game.
I was
I
pulling off
never
moves. I
realized
was like, I feel like I'm fighting on a stage.
Oh,
So,
wow.
that was, so I mean, it was made by the same
It's
company.
made by the same dude, the same
Like
development
how-
team. Yeah.
but I didn't realize that
yeah.
It
that was
reminded
like
me
a
of
ripoff.
It reminded me of the story
of
mode.
Kirby.
Well, you know what? If you
Smash
play,
Brothers story mode is like a ripoff of Kirby.
they also made Kid Icarus Uprising, which plays like a 3D Smash Brothers. Like,
Really?
yeah, which is like the 3D segments in that plays like a 3D Smash. So I was like, you
I
can
never
make a
knew that's where the
3D
roots-
Smash Arena
the
with
roots
this
of that was
engine.
there. Yeah.
If you're public service announcement, if you are older than 7 years old and you can't beat this Kirby, any of the Kirby games, you got to stop playing games. Man.
it definitely looks easy. I mean, it could be hard.
It's
I don't know,
easy, man.
but it looks very easy watching it.
I think that the guy who rated
Like that tree was crying. I was like, "What is this baby game?"
No, it's very cutesy.
No,
It's
no, there's
very-
some
I
things
played
that-
all the
No, there's
Kirby
some
games.
things when I was playing the thing, I was like, oh, the moves are cool. Then it was just like, yeah, you give the power of friendship, and I was like, all right, this is like.
Yeah.
You throw the heart at the enemy.
I was like, should I be playing this?
Yeah.
Like I felt like very weird.
And
I
they're
drew
hugging.
I drew the
Yeah.
line on the
Care Bears.
what was it? What was the one?
That's a good
What was the one with the
comparison.
rainbow? The shit you had to, on the 3DS. The one you had to draw the fucking.
I
fuck,
remember.
man.
It was a Kirby game.
Was
but
that
it
the
was
Wii?
like
No, wasn't it the Wii U one? Where you draw like
It was
with
the Wii
stylus?
U?
Yeah, I think it was
Yes,
the Wii U. The
yes,
rainbow,
yes,
the
yes.
rainbow cruising is a ball. Yeah, you played that.
Oh
Yeah,
man, I played that. I was like, why? Why did I fucking?
Did you like it?
It was
I
its
wasn't.
own type of
it
game.
wasn't bad. It was just. It wasn't a masculine game.
The epic,
wasn't-
the epic
It wasn't a
yarn,
manly.
the epic
Yeah, it
yarn
wasn't
game
a,
that me
uh,
and Jay played for a little bit wasn't a bad game.
No, it
No,
wasn't a
we
It
just
bad
actually had a
game,
good art style, but
Yeah.
the
Kinda
game was a
felt,
breeze. I could beat that with my feet.
but it was
Like,
so easy.
I mean, I probably could get off the first level upside down.
No, it was easy as hell.
That's the
But
thing with those
Graphically, it was nice though. Like
Yeah.
They're
It
always
looked-
graphically
it
nice.
looked-
It's a
it looked
ball.
nice.
It's a circle.
It looked cool.
games. It's aesthetically pleasing,
Well,
to say the least.
speaking of aesthetically pleasing, they have it does look kind of.
Oh, like South Park.
Speaking of which, let me stop.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that.
Yeah.
But Akami HD was the next game they announced, and that was kind of an old title now, but I
Yeah.
guess it still deserves sales because it's a good game.
It deserves
Pretty
to
much
be-
like a Zelda game that never got the sales
props.
it deserved.
Yes,
I mean, no, it's been out for almost everything now.
but this is the HD version. And
I know.
Yeah, and I
No,
was
it's a
like,
good. The reason why it's good on here because you can use the touch. Really? You can use the touch screen
What?
to draw on it,
Yeah,
which is always cool. And I thought that was cool on the Wii, but it was the Wii.
You know what my problem with
who wanted to
Okami
do that
was?
one?
still worked though.
You know what my problem with that game always was when you used to play that game?
Never
talking.
Well, the talking, it put me to sleep.
No,
Zelda.
It really put me to sleep.
It's Zelda.
It
It
does.
is-
It's
it's definitely Zelda.
It's something with the music and the and it just had this sound coming from the game that I'm like,
you didn't mess with the art style. It's
no,
very,
I definitely didn't.
it's a very classic type art. It's like what is it? Japanese.
Japanese.
It's like a Japanese.
The writing.
The old painting.
Yeah,
way
very
they
thick.
write.
Very thick.
Inking.
Black lines
it's the
around.
lettering.
It was, yeah,
Kanji.
it was.
it's calligraphy.
The game is awesome though. The game like Okami is great. Even the one for DS, the sequel that came out after that with I think Amateratsu's
You remember
son.
that?
I
You
think
remember
yeah,
that name?
Amaterasu. Well, yeah.
He remembers all the names.
She was also she's
Mahalamala.
also a character in Marvel vs. Capcom 3. She was really good in that
Oh,
too.
really?
And I don't think she's back in.
Oh, that's the wolf.
The wolf,
Dog,
yeah.
whatever it is.
I don't know if she's back in Infinite, but we'll see.
She's not.
No
back.
one plays that. All right, so next they have this other weird game. It looks mad Japanese. Sushi Striker.
Yeah, I have no
It's
comment.
a puzzle game, so you may like it. It's a very odd, like it looked like anime, like they were doing like the movie of it,
Right.
and then it went to the game, and it's a whole bunch of different sushi, but you got to mix it and throw it. Like it's weird. It looks
Right.
like something that you would play.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
I'm
you
very
would.
I'm picky with. I like puzzle games, but I'm very picky. Like I don't
It
play
looks like an action. It looks kind of like how you know how it's like hectic, like on like super like,
Overcooked.
No, like Super Puzzle Fighter. Super Puzzle Fighter. You know how everything is like, oh,
Yeah, but
I got to do this and you got to fight.
But Puyo Puyo is another one that I can't fucking get
Poyo,
it.
Poyo.
I can't get into
Puyo
that
Puyo
shit.
sucks.
I can't get into that shit.
No, that
I
game-
tried. I actually gave it a shot, and I'm
And
like,
this is somebody who
fuck this
likes
game.
Dr. Mario. Dr. Mario's dope, amazing to me.
Yeah.
Puyo Puyo is not the same.
No,
And I thought it was, and I've always thought
hell
it
no.
was.
It
But
sucks.
that
It
was
sucks.
it Mean Bean Machine? That's Puyo Puyo. In
Maybe
America.
I'll try to
Right.
get good
That sucks.
at Poyo Poyo and play you,
You
as
can't
you
get
play
good
Tetris.
at it. You can't get good at it.
Maybe
It's
I'll
awful.
try
Oh,
to
I
do
can
that.
get. Oh no, I'll beat you.
We never played the
I'll beat
fusion
you,
with
man.
Puyo
I'll
Puyo and
beat you.
Tetris. I wonder how that.
Because
Now,
one's not fun,
I'll beat you.
and then the other is fun. You don't want to go from not fun to fun.
Al, you still aren't the champion of the Tetris one. He took that.
What we need,
It's okay because we gotta stream it.
what we
We gotta
need,
stream the fucking shit again.
what we need is the Nintendo Tetris. That was a good Tetris.
That was a
the
good
one for DS.
Yeah.
Oh, the
Mario
original
music.
That's his,
Oh,
his
yeah.
That was a great one.
That's actually that's
That's
the
your
one that I
favorite
mastered.
I
I
You
mastered
heard his
that one.
voice change.
You turned
It's
into
the one-
Smeagol.
I played. You know what?
I mastered.
I mastered
What
that.
was that?
And I did my own challenge where I played. I think it was like 3 months straight. Every single day, I beat the game. Every day.
That was a great one.
And it's
Although, did it have the
200
original
lines.
music though?
Wow.
Did it have the
Um,
original? That was the only downfall.
Yeah, no,
It didn't have the original
didn't.
2 tracks,
It didn't have.
but
the
it
original.
had Mario tracks and
It
stuff.
had like
which
it
was
did
cool.
have it, but it was like a remixed
They remixed
version
it?
of it, and it was kind of like
Not as
good.
It wasn't as good. It wasn't
Damn
as
it!
good.
Yeah.
Bring it back with
However,
those 2 titles.
The
Yeah.
shit that was that's actually my favorite Tetris because it had so many different
There was
modes.
a
It
ton
had
of things. Puzzle mode too. Like it was a
my
weird
God.
thing. You had to get around things. that they had.
200 puzzles. You had to solve them. I didn't even beat that one actually. Shit.
But that's not Sushi Striker.
No, it's not.
Well,
But
It
anyway.
was just very Japanese. Next game. Speaking of Japanese, this one looks very Japanese. Octopath Traveler.
Can't wait.
It's no longer
never-
Project.
I never played the.
Oh, it's Octopath Traveler.
I
That
hope
is,
they keep the
it
name.
is so Final Fantasy.
It looks very much
It
like
is
Final
so
Fantasy.
It's
Final
so
Fantasy.
Final Fantasy.
You guys
6.
played the demo?
Yes,
Yes.
You guys played-
I
didn't-
loved
didn't-
it.
I didn't even play it.
Loved the demo.
You know what's
play.
funny? I heard like when you guys played it, and they're like, "Oh, it's good, it's good," and I was like, "I wonder how the music is," because it's like,
Amazing.
and I heard the intro. I started listening to that shit when I was drawing. I said, "This shit is fucking dope."
It reminds me of
A
a Super
soundtrack.
Nintendo, a Super Nintendo RPG from Square.
Yes.
Like
Nice.
definitely back to
No,
its
that
roots.
music's
Yep.
dope. That
But
music's
the
dope.
way it does weird stuff with the 3D, it's amazing.
you mean the render, the
The
mode,
render graphics,
the
yeah,
the
it's
mode
weird.
7.
The mode
Mode
7.
7. You've never seen Mode 7 like this. Take that, blast process.
Oh my god.
Both of them fake ideas, mad fake.
Well, at least they use the hell out of
Mode 7 is
Mode
just
7,
zooming
though.
in on pixels.
Yeah,
That's
nothing
what
could
it
do
is.
it. Nothing could do it back then.
Fucking
Oh,
awful.
come on. ActRaiser went to that. We're like, that's crazy.
Yep.
With the sound effect that goes.
Next, they announced Travis Strikes Again. No More Heroes.
This looked cool.
It
Yes.
did.
This looked really cool.
It did.
Yes.
I was taken off guard, and it
I
was
didn't
2
expect
players,
it. I didn't expect it at all.
2-player co-op,
It's co-op. It's an action puzzle racing game.
and
There's
yeah,
different,
Oh,
total
shit.
he
different
goes
things
into
in it.
different video games,
Yeah.
Yes.
which is
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
Each has a
It
different
looked
boss.
intriguing, and it was
Wow.
getting a lot of hate. I was seeing
What?
they were like, "Yo, this looks like the Federation force of freaking
No
Nowhere
way.
Heroes."
Yo, go kill yourself.
I'm like,
It looked
That
like
shit
an
looked
indie.
cool.
It looked kind of like an indie version.
It looks like an indie game.
of No More Heroes, but we don't want another No More Heroes. Do you want another No More Heroes? Be honest.
No, like,
No.
You, you never beat 2, and you fell asleep during it.
Wow.
So I mean,
Wow.
I beat one. I was like, but
but it was more of the same.
You don't
though.
need more of it. This is
Medium
good because
though-
of the-
Though that shit was still the mini games.
Yes.
Medium.
But that's what this is.
It's-
This
Well,
is like the mini games, but
it's
the
in the-
overhead one looks a lot like. I mean, a lot of titles look like it. A lot of
Yeah.
indie titles look like it.
Mhm.
But the co-op looks pretty dope.
It's in the title, man. No more.
And what is it?
No
the,
more.
The player 2 is called Batman.
Batman.
At first, I thought he said Batman. I'm like, wait,
Batman.
Batman? How the fuck did that? Oh wait, that looks
That's
nothing
Jamaican,
like him.
right? They took that Batman.
Batman,
Batman.
They
Batman.
take
What
that-
the one?
Batman.
Batman.
Moving on to the next one.
No surgery.
Dark Souls Remastered was announced, which is great for this system because you need some mature games. And This is
Exactly.
definitely one.
No.
And I haven't played Dark Souls 1 or
I'm
2.
looking forward to it. Yeah.
3 I played, and Bloodborne I played. Love them to death.
Mhm.
But Dark Souls I didn't play it. So the remastered one, I might actually get it. It's coming out for all the systems, though, so I might get it for Xbox.
They're getting a lot of shit, man.
Yeah.
They're finally
And all of this
getting some
stuff, by the way, is most of it is this year.
Nice.
This is
That's
the
crazy.
biggest second year I've ever seen for a
Yo,
system.
I haven't seen third party on a Nintendo system like this since the Super Nintendo.
Nope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is insane.
It's a good sign.
So get
Except for
ready
one game.
to get killed
that
over and
I'll
over
announce
and over
later.
again. So then they announced spending your points. You can now buy games with it, like actual games.
Oh yeah.
So the Nintendo points that you get, you used to get like a scarf or like or like something dumb,
It used to be
like
something
a
pretty
bandana
dumb.
or like a coin,
A coin.
like a real coin.
Now you can get games with
So
that.
now
That's
you
good.
can, like 300 points is like $3, but whatever. You can buy something.
That's cool though. You can at least buy a game.
At least you can get a
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
That's pretty
I don't know
cool.
where I got points or how to get them anymore.
I gotta register. You gotta buy like the
I
physical
did.
copy and
I
register.
had a
them.
bunch of points,
Mhm.
but then I got Mario and stuff, and I was like, "Where's my points?" Like, there's a Nintendo.
They
game.
took that shit away before
And
they
I
made
can't
that
do it.
announcement.
Yeah.
Before they made that
Yeah.
announcement, they took that shit away.
Well, like,
Can't do it
Let's
no
start
more.
from scratch.
Far from the. Yeah.
And then next they
Take that
had
shit away.
a big area for Mario Tennis Aces, which looks very fun actually.
I actually am.
I would want to play that.
I'm
I-
interested in
I
that.
would mess with
I
it.
like tennis
They just
games.
came out.
But
Did
it's
you play
so
the one?
technical. They're like, oh,
Oh, they had a lot
I was
of
like,
stuff.
oh my god, this looks
Yeah.
like it could be cheap and cool at the same time.
They
Well, they
look
have
good.
ways for it
Really?
not to be cheap. You
Yeah.
just have to know how to
I would like to
balance
mess
it.
with. I would like to do it for a
That
versus
sounds,
a
that
2
sounds,
and 2.
It sounds interesting,
Yeah,
man.
it looks cool though.
The one for the Wii U got torched, so hopefully this one is going to be a lot better.
That one.
If
was,
it's anything
yeah.
like virtual tennis, because that used to be my game.
Virtual.
I like that,
Virtual
man.
tennis.
Keep
No,
it
those are
simple.
fun.
Tennis games are underrated.
Yeah, they are.
They're really
Yeah.
underrated.
Tennis
The
and
only-
golf, but they already had the Mario.
The
Golf
Wii,
tennis.
the Wii tennis actually was kind of fun.
Oh,
I ain't gonna
man.
front. The Wii
Wasn't
tennis,
bad.
that was actually kind of fun.
Wasn't
That
You know,
was
it was
good.
kind of
It
good.
wasn't bowling, but it was all right.
Bowling,
They
you
need-
cheating
Where is
fuck.
sports?
Hmm?
Where's Switch Sports?
Switch Sports. It's coming. It's coming.
It's
You know
not.
what was good? That
They're
wasn't.
gonna do it.
It
They're
wasn't
gonna
a
do it.
tennis game. It was a ping pong game. The Rockstar made. The fuck was that, man? Ping pong.
Oh yeah, you had that Rockstar
Pong,
ping
that
pong.
shit was good. It was
Rockstar
good.
ping pong.
They had this like slow motion like thing that you can like curve the ball and shit.
It
in
was
slow
technical.
motion.
They got technical.
like
a
They
bullet
could
time.
do spins.
Yo,
Really?
it was dope though. I was like, wow.
They did it realistic, but kind of
Yeah.
not.
Yeah.
It was odd.
Yeah, they got to come out with that on Switch.
pretty
Absolutely.
cool.
Well, this is something they shouldn't come out with. So,
Yeah,
Captain
right.
Toad Treasure Tracker
What?
is the next game there. Now I know you like it, right?
This is your shit, Al.
Are you
Yep.
serious?
Captain
yeah,
Toad.
he got mad.
real?
surprised.
Yes.
I didn't
Cap-
watch the. I didn't watch the
Captain
Nintendo
Toad's
Direct.
coming out for
Really?
Switch and the 3DS.
Captain Toad Treasure
I'm
Tracker.
selling my Wii U.
There's really no reason to have a Wii U.
After
point.
this direct,
No.
they
No.
took away all reasons to
Seriously,
own one.
no. They
With
really
all the
did.
games that they
That-
needed to sell on there.
That was the only game I fucking. I'm
No,
like,
they took them
I'm
all
like,
off.
Yeah.
I'm like, damn. The only reason why I have the Wii U is because that
My
game.
whole collection. My whole Wii U collection.
Hey, Kev,
is coming.
before you mention that game, don't mention it because
I'm not
going to
mention.
jump ahead.
I'm not gonna mention that game,
Okay.
but it's
What,
like
Undertale? Because that's the next one we're going over.
Ah, there you go. Go ahead.
So that's like, it's a role-playing game. It's an indie title. Big indie title. Got a huge following.
Okay.
It kind of reminds me of how Earthbound was back in the
Okay.
day.
Sorry to start laughing.
It's
I
it's
just-
weird,
I just-
ugly graphics.
I just
but
caught your shirt. It's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, that was my.
wanted.
Wanted.
with the for those who can't
That was
see,
my Christmas present
It's
to
a-
Jay for Christmas.
It's a wanted poster with the ghost from Pac-Man on his, on his
Yeah.
shirt. It's fucking
It's very
retarded.
old-looking shirt. I like.
I saw that shirt. I was like, yo, that's
So
that's,
No, it's
Mine
cool
also.
though.
That's really funny,
It's
man.
cool. And Kev's is awesome too with the dude from
Yeah.
Zelda.
It's
one.
dangerous to go out alone.
I used to think he would stab him with the one sword.
oh, Granny's
Yeah.
like, oh, I killed the old man.
Yeah, it's like, why did he do that? I'm sorry, moving on.
graphics.
So yeah, Undertale. So yeah, I'm finally gonna play it. I'm definitely gonna get it for that.
What is Undertale again? Is that the skeleton or no?
Yeah.
That is the skeleton.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a role-playing game. But
the fuck is
I'm gonna
that
check it
game?
out. I'm gonna check it out. It should be $10 though. It's probably gonna be like 20 or something.
That's just gonna be
Damn
cheap
it.
as hell.
It's been out for a while. And it's probably like $7 on the PC, but I'm gonna get it for this because
Because
That is
Yep.
a J game though. That's a J game.
Crash Insane Trilogy has been announced for all systems.
I was beyond surprised.
that
Yeah.
was crazy. That was
especially
beyond
considering that it
surprised.
was a big Sony title last year.
Shocking.
Yep.
And you think that they had the rights to it completely
Yep.
again, and they don't.
Because he's a
Yeah.
failed mascot, so he might as well just be on all
So
consoles.
millions,
He's a failed.
Jump ship.
millions.
Jump ship.
He shut Mario
That's
down.
That's gonna sell like crazy on the Switch though.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
gonna sell like
That's
nuts,
insane.
because it's so crazy on the PS4.
Yeah.
So that's oh
When
my
I saw
God.
that announced, I said, "Oh my god!"
I saw it. I was like, what?
There were rumors for it.
What?
It was like the worst kept secret.
was very
and then they
surprised.
finally announced it.
like Diablo 3.
That
you know?
wasn't announced, was
No, it wasn't. But
No.
I'm sure it's coming.
it? No,
I
that
wait,
wasn't announced.
was it?
What else? What
No?
you got?
I don't
on
think
the
so.
list?
Okay.
What else you got? on the list?
Little Nightmares Complete Edition.
Oh shit!
I saw
for
that
real?
at Comic Con, but not for
Yeah.
Switch. I saw it for
Yes.
whatever the hell it was
PS4.
for. Yeah.
It's a puzzle
on.
adventure.
I
type
know. I
game,
like
so-
that, man.
Yeah, you'll probably
That's
like
coming out.
Little
That's
Nightmares.
your shit.
That's
It looks
coming out.
good, though.
Yes,
Looks good.
I want to get that.
Do you want to have Little
Another-
Nightmares?
No.
Anyways, you were
All right,
saying-
so keep going. What's on?
Another M-rated title.
Uh-huh.
South Park: The Fractured Butthole.
That's
Yeah.
another big.
I want to get that too.
That's
Did
very
anybody
big.
here beat the first one?
No,
No, I don't play it. I don't play
Oh
it.
I
my
watched
God.
it.
I
I
want
watched
the
you
first
play it.
one to come. I
You
want the
have
first one to
to-
come too.
You have to play the first.
If
one.
only you
Pause.
streamed
I
it.
wanted to. Huh?
What?
Oh,
I said if
Oh.
only you streamed it. You would have been watching that.
you have to no because it'll spoil it. Yeah, I can't even stream it. It's one of those. It's like watching an episode. You can't watch somebody watching a fucking episode of the South
I
Park.
legit just heard Al laughing the entire time while
Oh, it's
playing the game.
hilarious.
He's just laughing the entire time.
I wish I can tell
The
you. I don't
first
want to
one,
spoil it. You have
Well,
to play it.
You're gonna
It's
play it,
it's
or
ridiculous.
at least watch somebody
Did you
play
buy
it
the second one
because
already?
it's like
Or no,
what?
you
It's
didn't,
so
right?
ridiculous.
No, I'm waiting.
Yeah,
I actually
So now you're gonna get this one.
I was waiting for the price to go down for PS4, but
Mm.
now that it's announced to come out on the Switch, I'm gonna buy it on the Switch
Mm-hmm.
because I can take it with me.
Yep.
So
Speaking of things that have been bought on the Switch, now it's not even. I was surprised. Hyrule Warriors got announced. I thought that was already
The
out.
definitive-
I thought it was
I
too.
thought it was announced already.
Yeah.
Also,
No, it's called Fire Emblem Warriors. Okay, don't get it
Oh,
confused.
man,
all
no.
right?
God.
Don't
How
get
can
the
you-
games confused.
no,
How can we not get them confused?
but
Hyrule Warriors looks good. I mean,
it was good.
it
When
was
I played it,
hindered.
it was
awesome.
hindered on
It's
the
a good game.
3DS. It
It
was
is
bad,
very
right?
good. Oh, yeah.
It was slow down.
it wasn't
and all
even.
that.
It wasn't co-op. These games like Fire Emblem
Yeah.
Warriors, they're not co-op on the 3DS, and
Right.
it was a lot of slowdown.
So on here, it should do. Well, I don't know how it's gonna sell, but it should have came out earlier.
But it's cool though that they've taken everything that was remotely good
Yeah,
on the Wii U and just
They
like,
killed
all right,
it.
here it goes.
they
Just
killed the Wii U completely.
no one, everyone just get rid of their Wii U.
Yeah.
What's
Please,
I want
just
to
get
know
rid
what
of
the
it.
lone game that you can only play on the Wii U is gonna be.
Wait, no, that was Wii.
It's probably gonna
I
be
was
like
thinking of,
You know
Star
what's fucked
Fox, Star Fox Zero.
What was
Probably.
that, Last Story? Was that the one I was
nah,
playing?
it's gonna make big trucks.
Last Story, right? Was that the role playing game I
Yeah,
was
last
playing?
story. It's-
And I still didn't beat it.
is that- that's probably not coming.
No,
Maybe
that
as
was
a
the
download
Wii.
later. And then the greatest game of all time, ARMS Online Open Tournament.
Whoa.
What the
whoa,
fuck?
whoa,
You
whoa,
don't even
whoa,
have to-
whoa,
I don't play it.
whoa. You don't even own
Honestly,
this
I
shit.
gotta.
No,
I have to sell you mine.
Put
'cause
those
30
arms
bucks.
down.
30 bucks.
20
Really?
bucks.
I'll buy it 30 bucks.
30
bucks?
bucks?
30 bucks.
I was about to sell that shit for cheaper.
like,
He's
yo,
like,
for
really?
real.
You about to
20,
pay
20.
30 bucks. No, son, you heard it first. You heard it first. It's streaming live. You heard it first. You said 30 bucks.
I was
Sold.
crazy. He said, really? You gonna give me $30 for that shit?
I shouldn't have hesitated. I shouldn't have hesitated. I should have said, "Yep."
Oh,
Sold.
man.
25. 25.
Motherfucker
Wow.
said 30 bucks.
Too late.
I offered you
30
30 before.
bucks.
You were like, nah, I ain't paying you 30. I was like,
You guys,
30 bucks.
Oh my
you guys heard it here.
Man.
Jesus
30
Christ.
bucks.
Wow.
25 and some
That's
wings.
how much this shit is.
25 and some wings.
All about the
Arms.
wings.
I mean, that's
Nah,
the
man,
title. You
yeah.
should see how many ARMS titles we have
Yo,
at the job. There's so many. There's
You know
like
what's-
80.
Has it not? It's not sold, right?
dude,
Yeah.
you know what's fucked
Yo,
up?
it sold more than a million, though, man.
Did it?
Yeah,
It
but
sold more than
here's
a million,
Here's
yes.
my problem with the game. All right, you beat. There's only 10 matches you have.
Mm-hmm.
There's no like real story mode in
There's
the game.
this tournament coming up.
It's one of those games that you play just to play tournaments.
online.
That's it. It's
Online.
it's an online type of game.
Yeah.
Plus, there's
I
100 different
don't-
outfits coming.
And I don't do online.
Level
But
it's
it,
like-
it
It's
reminds
not my
me
type of game. It's
of
not for me.
It reminds me of a new type of Ready to Rumble for Dreamcast.
It is. Well, no,
Pretty
it's
much.
not really
Since it's boxing,
It's
everyone
more-
likes Ready to Rumble. You know, everyone likes
No,
boxing.
It's not even boxing.
Punch
though.
Out.
Yeah.
Punch Out. Where is
Dude.
Punch Out?
It's like Punch Out, but you
How
can
about
move.
ooh,
No, wait.
That's
It's
gonna be
coming.
the- that
It's
might-
coming. It's
If that
coming.
I was
doesn't come
gonna
to this,
say-
it's going to be the last game that's on the Wii U. That's not on this.
I was gonna say. Well, I was gonna save it for the
Yeah.
honorable mentions, but that was one of the.
That was for the Wii.
It's
That was Wii.
It's
Yeah,
coming.
It was a
Wii.
Wii.
I
But-
think it's
Wow.
coming.
I was gonna save that for the honorable mentions because I have 2 honorable mentions, and that was one of them.
that needs to be on here, man.
That needs to be on the Switch.
I think it will be.
Like that.
Easily.
I'm like,
Easily.
I would go crazy if it was on the Switch.
It just seems
And that-
straightforward. You got 2 levels.
And you know
It's
what?
Perfect because there's
And-
no handheld
and-
fucking Punch Out.
And bring back Tyson.
Nah, they're not doing
Listen
that.
to me.
Actually, they
Bring
might.
back. No, that'd
Listen,
be
guys.
cool as fuck. You
There's
bring back
out
Tyson.
Galactic-
I don't even
Fight,
care
remember
about
that one?
Tyson.
No,
I don't even care if they
They'll
do
call
that.
the character Mike Tyson.
As you were saying,
I don't even care if
I
they
want White Tyson back.
White Tyson's better.
White Tyson.
White Tyson.
There you go. But I don't even care if they do that.
Nope.
All I want
Mr.
is
Dream.
a fucking portable. Goddamn.
The last
fucking
boss
Punch
would
Out.
be a woman because they want equal rights.
Wow. Oh man, we're just dipping somewhere else.
Wow.
What the fuck?
That's what they're gonna do because they always put
Damn.
right now everything's
It's the
going
Me
that
Too
way.
movement
I
in
don't
video
even know
games.
what's going on right now.
Nah, they wouldn't lie to beat a woman in a boxing game.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Yeah.
Giving her black eyes and shit.
That'd
Yeah.
be terrible.
Ronda Rousey. is the
Ronda
fucking-
Rousey,
that's the
yeah.
last boss.
Nah, she would be untouchable. She would just destroy you.
Just
Yeah, but
snap
can you
you
believe that shit? Though?
I never
There's-
beat Tyson to
There's
this day.
there's
I
never
never,
been a fucking handheld Punch Out game.
Don't
No.
give him an idea for 3DS,
Ever.
dude. They're gonna do it for 3DS and piss
You know what's
everyone
fucked
off.
up?
Virtual
You know what? I
console
wouldn't even
Punch
be
Out
mad.
for 3DS.
I wouldn't even be mad. I'll be happy. I'll be like, all right, finally. There's
Oh,
a
it's been on there?
handheld version.
I think Punch Out's
Download?
out for 3DS download version.
Not
No,
the
no,
same
no,
one,
no,
not a new one.
No?
No,
You
a
get
new one.
Oh no, you can get that shit.
Like
It's
a
gotta be
portable.
Switch.
No.
Punch
Gotta
Out
be
portable.
Switch.
Portable Punch Out.
But Punch Out's so ill. I buy every port on every virtual console and every Nintendo system.
Oh yeah,
Must have
that's
done
a,
3
that's
times.
a game that should be on everything.
No, that's gonna be on the Switch.
I wanted the fucking
They're
the
all
Wii
gonna
version.
be. They're
man.
all gonna be on
I
there.
put that shit on everything. All right, go ahead.
Splatoon was the next one they talked about. There's an update. It's gonna be 3.0. Extra
Yeah.
gear. Extra gear.
It's a
100,
good game now.
100 plus in gear
Not into
stages. They introduced a new rank
Again.
X. Rank X.
Again.
People love
listen,
Splatoon. I'm
again.
not
It's
into,
for
I'm not
a
into
different
it.
generation.
I have
I'm
yeah.
not into
I have
that.
nothing against the game. It's just not for
Not
me.
my shit.
It's
Everyone
not
who
for
I've
me.
heard played it said they love it. Said
Yeah.
it was fun.
I played.
I never played it.
I
though.
played the demo and I thought it was like, yo, this is pretty slick. but I was playing other stuff, so I went back. But this is I could see.
It looks like we missed it by a generation.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
pretty much.
saying? It's like it's not our kind of thing.
They-
But it looks cool. It's a cool game. It's
They
cool.
announced something called Octo Expansion. Also, it's the new single player mode. So
okay.
that should be. Cool.
That was a weird
I
trailer though. When she
It
was
was
like,
very shiny.
yeah, but
And it looked
walking on the
cool.
train, like on a
I
train,
played
I
if
was
it had a story mode like that.
I was like, it's weird though.
They need to make it look that crisp.
Mm.
I wish that was the actual game.
I got a hint of a jet grind.
Yeah, it did. Look
yeah.
very much like it.
It's
I'd
funky,
play that
man.
though. I'd play a one player in it, maybe.
Oh man, Virtual Console Jet Grind Radio, buy it in 2 seconds.
No man, I'm talking about Splatoon.
Yeah,
So then that was it. That was it for the whole thing. Except he did an Apple thing. He said, "Oh, that's it for the show. Oh, but we have one more thing." That's what Apple used to do.
But what a way to bring it in though. That trailer was dope.
And then they showed Splatoon again. And we were like, "Boo!"
I was
more
like,
Splatoon.
I said, these motherfuckers got more Splatoon. I'm tired of this shit.
So it looked like a normal trailer for Splatoon again, and they were just shooting at each other, paint splashing everywhere. Then it got dark, and he was like, "Okay, what now? What now? New character for Splatoon? Who cares?" And it wasn't. She turned around, and I give him props for this one because it was a dope way to introduce.
No, it
it.
was dope.
So they had a reflection of a circle,
In her eye.
but it was a certain icon of a game, and that game was Smash Brothers.
Super Smash Brothers.
Yes.
Yes.
Smash Brothers. But then they showed the outline of everybody standing in front of it.
And then they show a silhouette of Mario.
Yep.
And they show a silhouette
Link.
of Breath of the Wild Link.
Which I don't like as much as the old Link.
Oh,
but that's fine.
here we go.
Come on,
Here
man.
we fucking go.
But
Sorry.
Come on,
sorry,
But
sorry.
so obviously Splatoon is going to be a part of that game now.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
New
they're
characters.
in it.
But what do you think it's going to be? Do you think it's going to be like an updated version
It's
of
go-
the same game, like Deluxe? Or do you think it's going to be a new
It's not going to be
version
called
completely?
Super Nintendo. I mean, it's not going to be called
Super Nintendo, I hope not.
Super Nintendo
It's not going to be called
Deluxe?
Super Smash Brothers for Nintendo Switch. It's not going to be that boring of a title.
It's going to be Switchy Smash Brothers.
It's going to be. It's going to be the Wii U version
But
with.
is it a deluxe version though? Do you
It's
think?
gonna be an enhanced deluxe version. There's
Well,
gonna
obviously
be.
there's going to be new characters.
Yeah, it's gonna be new characters, new stages.
How
Well,
many? Do you think it's just going to be these two?
I think it's gonna be like you might see like 6 new characters.
I think it's going to be.
Six? You
I think
six?
it's just gonna be 6 new
I think
characters.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
I think it's small.
You think there's going to be more than two?
I think there's
to be
Maybe
honest-
more than two.
The fact that I saw a updated Link, Breath of the Wild Link, I think it makes me tilt more towards that it's going to be a new game.
You think
Because
they'll have regular Link and new Link?
I think they will. Yeah, I think they'll have regular Link
Yeah.
and new Link.
Or probably a
maybe as
costume change.
Yeah, maybe a costume change. Perhaps the same moves. I'm not sure, but
He's going to be
since,
using magnets.
because since they have
May never know.
they have a lot of things coming this year, so it's like I think they still have Fire Emblem coming out.
Hmm.
I think a perfect way to introduce Fire Emblem the game is to have maybe the protagonist in the new Smash Brothers.
You
Like,
think they need more in that game?
well,
There's
no,
so many-
take out something. Like we don't need Corrin anymore. Corrin's done. We don't need Corrin. We necessarily don't need Robin either, or Lucina. So I
You
mean,
think we'll
Martha.
still get the extras from the other game, like Cloud and all that?
I think so. Yeah, I think
think
every
some-
character that was in the Wii U
think they're
version
licensed
will
for that
be in
long?
this one. Yes.
I'm not sure about. I'm honestly not sure about those, but I think like people like Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight needs to get in the game. You got Splatoon's
I
in
just
there.
want one.
Who?
I only want one new character.
Who?
Crash Bandicoot.
Oh, he's in. No,
I want
will.
him in
I
it.
would bet good money that he's in it
Imagine.
because the fact that he was in the direct and the fact you have Crash Bandicoot, you have Sonic,
If you can get
have
Sonic,
Mario,
Mario,
you
and
have-
Crash.
and Mega Man could
And
be
Mega Man,
all in
yeah.
the same fucking game. You have to get that done.
Solid Snake.
I would love it.
Crash Bandicoot.
I want him to
needs
come
be in
back
the game.
though. I
Solid Snake.
want Snake back.
And
Snake
how
was
easy-
an awesome
How,
character.
crazy was
how
it?
easy is the moveset for Crash Bandicoot? You could have tons of different shit for Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah, he could throw apples and stuff.
Yeah, and oh my god, that fucking thing.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know?
yeah,
I
that's
think
right.
there's a good chance of Rayman being in there.
I think so.
I think
shit.
I think
Shovel Knight.
Ubisoft's never
There's-
messed with Nintendo though. on that.
Easily Shovel Knight.
Shovel Knight. Yeah.
Easily Shovel Knight.
his
and he has to be
trophy was
8-bit.
in Smash
Really?
Wii. His trophy was in there.
was.
Yes.
16
There's
bit.
no reason for it, but it was in there.
Really?
But
This is what I would.
and Ubisoft has a close relationship.
This
with
is what I would do. Don't mean to cut you off, but this is what I would do, especially with Fire Emblem that has an overlog of characters. I would take out a bulk of them. I would take out Robin. I would take out Lucina. I would take out. I don't want to take out Ike. I really don't, because Ike's the
No,
shit.
no.
But I would throw in the new protagonist, and I would throw in someone from Fire Emblem Warriors, like Lyn, which everyone has been asking for since Brawl.
Right.
Something like that for the Fire Emblem characters. You throw in Shovel Knight. You throw in Crash Bandicoot. You throw in the Splatoon characters, and
They
then you
need the
throw
Star
in.
Fox chick.
and an arm chick.
They still need the Star
Someone
Fox
from
chick.
Arms should represent.
Nope.
No, Arms
Hell no.
is easy to like make moves for.
Well, you
It's
got
very
Mike
easy.
Tyson, you got Lil Mac. So
That's
why not
true.
put one of them in there?
And
It's
But
not
he
the
doesn't have the
same.
stringy arms.
Not the same. It's not a fucking boxing game.
and to be-
It's not boxing. It doesn't even fucking feel
and
like boxing.
I think if it's really like basically a new game, then you can kind of get away with. If they bring back
Yeah.
Cloud, you gotta bring in Sephiroth as well.
the game I
Nah,
can.
he was in the PlayStation shit. Wasn't he in that?
No,
He wasn't?
nope.
Who was in that? Oh, no. They had the
Kratos.
Ninja. They had the ninja from
Raiden.
yeah, right,
Oh.
yeah.
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 Instead of Snake. Which
And
is weird.
Dante, which is, yeah.
Side
Yeah.
note: Arms plays like Virtualon.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. Yeah, that
That's
actually
that's
actually
a very accurate.
that makes
like
sense.
to how it plays.
That's why I stayed
Big
clear of
Choco
It's not
used
boxing.
to play Virtual.
It's not a
Knows all
boxing
about
game
that.
at all. It doesn't
Yeah.
play like a boxing
Yeah,
game.
it doesn't feel like a boxing game.
No, not
It
at all.
doesn't-
It's like a. It's like almost like you're in a mech almost.
The only,
Even
other
though
thing, the only
Almost.
other thing I want them to add
The way it
to
controls.
Smash Brothers is the levels from the 3DS. And I'll be happy.
Well, that's what they're doing. I'm pretty
And
sure they're going to come
Melee.
out.
There's some ill ones on Melee.
Because-
that I
Well, the
wish.
some that they were missing were on the 3DS.
Oh, Terminator Bay, man.
That's
I miss
true.
Terminator Bay.
Brinstar was on there.
Fuck Prince though.
Corneria was on there, and there was Jungle Japes was on.
Jungle
the
Japes
3DS
is
one.
the
That
biggest
was on the Wii
screw
U.
job stage, and I love it.
That was a great
I want
stage.
the term. What is it? Bay, whatever. the
A
island,
Terminator Bay.
the island with the turtle.
Yeah.
It's I think it's called Turtle Bay. Turtle Bay, and it's in Termina. Termina's the name of the world.
whatever.
But yeah, whatever.
Something
wow.
Bay with a turtle.
It's a Majora's Mask stage that was in Melee. It's awesome.
How many
Also-
do you have
It
left?
never appeared again in another Smash. after
also,
that.
I would add the guy from Xenoblade Chronicles 2.
Rex.
All the new guys in the Switch need to get in the new Smash Bros.
Exactly. So that's the show. That was the last thing they announced, and that was a hell of a way to go out.
2018, which is the craziest
One thing
part.
I was
Yeah.
disappointed about.
Why?
One thing I was no, because it was one game that I could have sworn they would have fucking announced it by now,
Diablo.
and they didn't even announce it. And this is a system seller
What's that?
because it was the number 1 game that was sold 2 years in a row for two different fucking
Which game?
platforms.
Mario Galaxy 3.
What? What?
Mario
No,
Galaxy 3.
No, man. GTA 5.
That's
They're not
true.
announcing nothing from them.
That's
I
true.
don't know why they're fucking holding back. Like, come on, man. You got L.A. Noire. Great game.
No.
Sells good.
No.
Stop hating.
You need
Stop
to
hating.
you need to contact them and let them
I
know.
want to send them death threats. No,
You know what it is?
It can't
It's,
fit on there.
no,
man.
but
it's too big of a game.
Honestly,
it can't fit
it's
on that. It's an
'cause of
old
the
Switch.
G- the
Switch is on old
GT.
graphics.
it doesn't. Well, old. Yeah.
It
came out on the 360. It came out on the 360, man.
He said
Did
it's
it?
old
That's
graphics.
so- that's
It
so
came out
long
on the
ago.
360.
That was
the
so long ago.
GTA Online component. They have to figure.
I think
out
that's
how to
probably
do
the
that.
main problem.
No, this
Doesn't
is what it
even
is.
matter,
This is
man.
what it's
No, it
gotta
doesn't.
be.
I don't even care about
I don't
that.
care about
this
it
is what
either.
it should be.
That's the crazy
This is what it
part.
should be. GTA 1 and 2 collection.
Ew.
All right.
1 and
See,
2.
now you lost me. Man.
I don't even know what those
1
look like.
2. This shit's
Overhead.
top down. Yeah. Bird's eye view. Fucking 2D graphics.
Oh man.
That's crazy.
So that's the end of that. So
All right.
And how'd you feel about the whole direct? Did it impress you at least?
I didn't watch
Or
it, but
there's little-
from what you guys said from the list, it
From a
sounded,
half an hour of what it was.
Yeah,
you think
no,
it
it
was
sounded-
good?
I liked
Sounds
it.
good.
I liked it, and I liked that it ended
Sounds
with
good.
Smash Brothers. I'm glad that they freaking finally addressed it. You know,
I was
It's
nervous.
like-
It was
It
either that or
surprised me.
Fire Emblem. The next thing that needs to be announced is Fire Emblem. I need a picture of what the fuck it's going
That's
to
gonna
look
be
like.
E3 probably.
Yeah.
Probably
I think it's going to
E3.
be nothing but like Fire Emblem just all thrown in your face from gameplay to
I thought-
trailers.
I don't know, man.
I thought this was gonna be just the tennis.
Nintendo's
I thought it
very
was tennis and maybe some Pokemon.
Nintendo's very unpredictable, man. I don't know what they're gonna do for E3. They've been throwing curveballs at everybody.
Well, Fire Emblem's definitely going to be there
You throw that
because it's
title away.
2018. 2018 is when it was announced.
Look,
You
man.
need- You need to throw that title away.
If it gets
you got
delayed,
to take
Oh,
it from
shit.
me. Yeah, take this from me.
oh shit.
next time.
No.
no, it's
At
delayed.
WWE 2K18.
All right. Well, that ends it for this podcast. Be sure to subscribe to the Level 857 Video Game Podcast on iTunes, Stitcher, podcast.com. If you have a podcasting app on your smartphone, look up Level 857. You're going to see it there and subscribe.
Do it.
If you are watching us on the Level 857 Video Game Entertainment channel, be sure to subscribe to us on YouTube and all of our social media, Twitch, as well as Twitter, because we got a lot of stuff going on. We got updates every day on Twitter. 12 o'clock p.m. on the YouTube channels.
On the YouTubes.
On YouTube.
On the YouTube.
On the
On
YouTube.
the
YouTubes.
So make sure you subscribe to that. Like the video. Leave us a comment below. Always let us know what you're thinking.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys again soon.
Holla.
We out, y'all.
Peace.
We hungry. Peace and hair grease.
Oh shit. My
Still on?
mouse. My
Still
mouse.
So
Good, I can still
Oh,
talk
shit.
now.
My mouse just
outro,
froze. My Bluetooth mouse. Okay.